Hi guys, Diecast Empress here, back with another quick cars review. Now today we are going to be having a look at two cars I've already reviewed, which are the Tomica Disney cars, well, a Lightning McQueen Day special cars. Now Tomica bring out new special Lightning McQueen Day cars every single year, and each year they are slightly bigger and better, in my opinion, than the previous years. And I think this year's ones might be my favourite ever, honestly. I think they look absolutely stunning. We've got Meta and McQueen here, which I reviewed around the time I got them. But that, for me, that Lightning Bolt 95 logo is the most beautiful Lightning McQueen logo we've ever got, ever, in my humble opinion. But the thing about Tomica cars is they are much smaller than your regular 155 scale diecast. So here's a Cars 3 McQueen. As you can see, they are a lot smaller, and Meta himself especially really suffers with the insmalling process. So we've got Deadly Meta over here, and as you can see, the size difference is completely noticeable. But kind of a whole group of don't know how really to describe them, I guess cars makers in the cars world that are completely overlooked are the third party companies, the Chinese knockoffs, if you will, of the cars universe. So these factory customs, if you will, is what they're known as. These customizers, they take the model and the design of these Tomica cars and they bust out their own 155 diecast versions. And we're going to have a look at them today because, yes, technically they are knockoffs, but they are sort of ways to fill holes within your collection. Now, this was the car from last year, the sort of Japanese homage, I guess, if you will, with sort of the kanjis all over them and Mount Fuji. And I think, to be brutally honest with you, the knockoffs, the factory customizers, have done a phenomenal job of making these two look unbelievably similar to each other. As you can see, it's a little watered down in terms of the sort of scaling of the colours, but I think they look absolutely amazing. The decals are actually really nice and crisp, something that I wouldn't expect from a factory customizer, essentially a knockoff, but they come out so well. And they do look amazing in your collection if you are looking for the 155 scale and not losing the size. Now, unfortunately, Meta here doesn't have his hood, so he isn't exactly the same, so which means he doesn't get his kanji on his hood. But the rest of the decals, like McQueen, they are absolutely crisp. And unfortunately, he doesn't get the red rims, but those would be easy enough to fix with a little touch of paint. But other than that, he is incredible. They do look so good and so realistic. We really sort of struggle to tell that they weren't the real deal. Now, a few years ago for Lightning McQueen Day, they did release a golden set of Lightning McQueen cars, if you will. They did Meta, McQueen and Mac, as they always do, and I never picked them up. I never got round to picking them up, the Tomica releases, and so I kind of just gave up on ever wanting them until factory customizers came in to save the day and released these two. Now, the golds are slightly different, which is a little annoying, but nevertheless they are awesome. And this golden McQueen, I have shown him off on the channel before, is just absolutely stunning in my opinion. Absolutely love how this guy looks. And the Meta's pretty awesome as well. Now, it's quite obvious they just pump out the same Meta mold because it's the same expression, same missing hood, and then same colour wheels as well. But I still think he is awesome. And that 95 Lightning McQueen Day logo each year gets cooler and cooler, in my opinion, until, like I said, we got to the two that we got last year, which were these two, who, as I've said, are my favourite Cars Lightning McQueen Day releases of all time. But as always, guys, I think I've waffled on far too much, so I will leave you all with that one, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks, guys.